Discover the heart of our history at the Hidden History Museum in Los Angeles. Now open with new weekend hours, Thursday through Saturday from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Located at 2131 West Jefferson Boulevard in Los Angeles, our museum showcases the brilliance and ingenuity of foundational Black American culture, along with the richness of global Black culture. Come in, explore our displays, and shop for books, films, and other unique items that celebrate our legacy. Also, be sure to look out for our popular special events. For more information, visit hiddenhistorymuseum.com.
Hey, what's going on, family? Y'all good? What's going on with you? Everybody pop on in here. You know how we get down. It is that time. I haven't done a space in a couple of days. I did my what the hell day is it? Not all my days are off. My days are completely off, man. It feels like a weekend. What's the damn day? What day is it? I don't even know what day it is, man. My days are just blending together. I don't know if it's a Monday or a damn Saturday. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but I'm here. I'm here with you guys, ready to chop it up like we always do. Waiting on everybody to pile on in the room. What's up, Sophia? A lot of folks coming on in here. By the way, Hidden History Museum open this weekend. So for more information, go to hiddenhistorymuseum.com. Come visit the Hidden History Museum and just chop up game with us. And we're going to have, because a lot of people, they were coming in today asking when we are going to have another event there, because we haven't done an event. I've been so busy with the movie Microphone Check, we haven't had a chance to do, not just that, I've been busy just traveling. Man, I've been all over the place. Just with Microphone Check, and then we did the rally in June. So I've just been all over the place, and I haven't had a chance to get some popping here. But we are going to do something in August. Well, it's August now, but we're gonna do an event. I'm gonna have an event for the family. Probably in a couple of weeks. I'm gonna holler at Dwan and let's get some comics together and holler at some of my caterers in LA. Where my caterers at? All my LA people, y'all give me a holler. I want to holler at some caterers, some talent, and do what we do at the Hidden History Museum. I keep you guys posted. We're waiting on everybody to come on in the room. A lot of people are still talking about the Trump interview over at the National Association of Black Journalists. People are still talking about that. People are talking about the poll numbers. Have you guys noticed, and this is what we're talking about tonight, and I said this was going to happen. Have you guys noticed just the plethora of the Democratic troll accounts? I told y'all that was coming. The Democrats, they are releasing just a plethora of troll accounts to hop in our conversations on social media. Everything we talk about in social media, there's just a plethora of Democratic troll accounts trying to hop in the comments and just troll and shame and berate. It's all about hostility. It's all about cursing us out. And I think it's only like a handful of people. Some people even saying some of these accounts sound like Roland. There was a couple of Finsta accounts. People say it might be Roland because it tweets like he talks. And I wouldn't doubt that. Because there's a couple of these accounts that just starts any criticism of Kamala Harris. It's an account or a couple of them that just starts cursing you out, and the insults of them old ass early '90s insults that Roland does. Roland is stuck in like the '90s, so it's them old ass 91, 92 insults. Shut your ass up and talk to the hand. You all in the Kool-Aid and don't know the flavor. Is that these goofy insults? We've been getting flooded with these troll bots and troll accounts trying to shame us into going along with the program and to not question this garbage coming from the Democrats. Again, anytime we say anything that's non-critical, you don't even have to say anything positive about Trump, just anything that's not critical of him. You sound like MAGA. Is you MAGA? If you MAGA, just say that. Anytime you see "you sound like MAGA," that's one of these Democratic troll accounts. Um, there was some. I posted up a link of it was an interview I did with the what I think Washington Examiner, and I think it's a right wing newspaper. It's pretty popular out there in D.C. and just nationwide. And they interviewed me today, and them Democratic shills were all, why are you supporting Trump? No, I'm not supporting Trump. In the article, I was critical of Trump and Kamala Harris, and I even I defended Harris on one thing. So look, a lot of my tweets go viral, and a lot of people are watching my page. They just want to hear my opinion. A lot of people on all political spectrums. That's why CNN's not CNN, but Don Lemon's people, they tried to set up the interview. They called me. I just want to reiterate that. They called me. They hit me up yesterday because they see all of my stuff is going viral. So clearly people are listening to what I have to say. I put up tweets about some of the political parties and it gets like millions of views and hits. So a lot of stuff that I'm saying is going viral. Not that I'm trying, I'm just giving my opinion, and interestingly enough, people just like to hear and they're interested in my opinion because I just come across very non-biased. I don't have allegiance to anybody. So I think the reason why people take stock into what I have to say, they know it's coming from a real place. I'm not on the string of a Democratic Party or Republican Party. I'm critical of both, and if anybody does something that makes sense, I'll give credit where credit is due. I'll defend somebody where defense is due. So I'm very objective, and people can respect that. Some of you Democratic shills in here, you need to learn about that. That's why you're a Democratic shill. Just being a vote blue no matter who ass licker, there's no honor in that. You are a do boy for a political party. That's not me. And most of you, I mean, many of you on that are probably tethers or LGBT or part of some fraternity or sorority or part of the boule. So we know. So you've already been compromised. But I ain't compromised. And again, when I'm CNN, I keep saying CNN because I associate Don Lemon with CNN, but he's not with CNN no more. But when Don Lemon's people hit me up, they wanted me to talk about the Trump debate with the people at NABJ and other things and Kamala's blackness. And, they called me. And then 5 minutes before I was about to go on, they canceled. So, like I said, I think somebody at the top brass of the DNC made a call and said, hey, not him now. Come on now. Ooh, Lord, not him. He's too real for the game. So again, left wing publications, they reach out, I talk to them. If I'm available, I talk to them. The right wingers, the right wing publications, they reach out, they want my opinion. If I'm available, I'll give it. So I don't want to hear nobody crying foul. The left wing publication, they flaked out at the last minute. The right wingers hit me up, and the interview was actually, or the article, it turned out actually pretty good. For those who, if you've seen the article, and I will read some of the article, it's pretty good article, um, pretty objective, and this is what you're supposed to do. And this is another thing. When Trump went over there to speak to the NABJ, a lot of people are critical of them being rude because the thing is, there's a rule. If you invite somebody to your platform or to your house or to your forum, you're supposed to, and they accept, you're supposed to give them um, just the proper amount of respect for just showing up in good faith. You don't bring somebody on just to browbeat them immediately. You can ask tough questions, but you don't invite somebody to your platform and get them there and then just start browbeating them after they've accepted an invitation. You're supposed to show some kind of decorum. You know what I'm saying? It's not about getting sassy shade points. Just like on my platform here, when I get people who are opposing, especially the white supremacists, a lot of people, especially tethers, they like to complain that I'm very polite to the white supremacists. And I am. I'm very polite with them. When I invite them on, I'm giving them an opportunity to state their case. I don't get them on here and just start beating up on them. No, no, no. I'm gonna let you state your case. I'm gonna let you say what you have to say, and I'm almost overly polite. That's how you're supposed to be, because I'm going to whoop you with facts. Because they're going to try to be intellectual with a lot of their racism, and I'm going to counter that with facts, and I'm going to be ultra polite, and usually that makes them crash out. When you start asking questions and you keep backing them in a corner, they'll usually crash out on their own. Yeah. So that's how you're supposed to be. You invite somebody on your platform. You're not going to just beat up on them. Um, and the tethers are like, well, why do you are so rude to me, nigga? You're so nice to the white people. Well, the tethers, y'all call up the tethers call up acting in bad faith. They just call up crying and whining. The tethers call up. You're not even making a real argument. Tethers call up and just say the same goofy stuff. They just call up trolling, and then you get clown. Hey, I got a question for you niggas. Why do you hate us so much? That's not a real question. That's just tether babble and tether trolling. So we don't really engage that in serious discourse. Now you're about to get clowned, just like you did in school. Yeah. So that's a different thing. But the name of the game, if you invite somebody to your platform, you're supposed to um, have the decorum to speak with them with a certain level of respect, and you can grill them, but you can grill them in a way where they will crash out on their own. Because again, when they started just being extra rude to Trump, that kind of put him in a position to be like, "Hey, man, you guys are victimizing me," so you don't want to give him that leeway. But again, I did an interview with the Washington Examiner. Where is that? I'm going to try to find that, and I'm going to read some of that. And I think it was a very fair and objective article. And my perspective was, very objective. I chop it up and I represent. If I can find the damn thing, where is it? I'm looking for it now. Hold on, guys. Y'all bear with me for 1 second. Where is? Oh, here it is. Okay. All right, and you can find it on my page. So the article from the Washington Examiner is how Trump can reshape his messaging on DEI after NABJ interview goes off the rails. So, former President Donald Trump's messaging on diversity, equity, and inclusion was put under the microscope during a hostile interview at the National Association of Black Journalists on Wednesday. Where's the part where I'm at? Where I'm just trying to find my part here. Okay. From a longtime NABJ member's point of view, Tariq Nasheed, a longtime member of the NABJ, shared his thoughts on Trump's messaging on DEI with the Washington Examiner. Nasheed says Trump needs to stop the DEI messaging because people use the term as another boogeyman code word meant to vilify black people. Nasheed warned that it would be hard for Trump to get away from the racism allegations while still using racial code words that everybody understands to be racial. All right. Nasheed, who has been critical of Harris regarding her black identity before, says he doesn't believe that the vice president was a DEI hire, but he doesn't consider Trump's comments about her racial identity to be an attack, which is true. That whole thing about her being a DEI hire, I don't believe that. No, I don't know. No, she's qualified. She's just as qualified for her position as any other person. So yeah, I don't that DEI hire stuff because if you're going to go there, nobody gets more nepotism than folks in the dominant society. They get all types of nepotism. Hell, Biden is a damn DEI hire. Biden don't know his ass from a hole in the ground right now. He shouldn't be nowhere. If we're going to talk about some damn DEI, you got a whole ton of unqualified white people running around here. Yeah. But I'm going to read some more of the article. Um, there's been a major discussion, Nasheed says, within Black American society. Many Black people question why Kamala Harris, who does not come from a foundational Black American lineage, starts engaging in performative Blackness during every political season. We remember when she was absolutely being promoted and identified as an Indian American woman. He added, she has a practice of cosplaying foundational Black American cultural aesthetics, and this legitimately causes many Black people to question her motives and authenticity. Now, where was I wrong in that? Was I wrong in anything I said, ladies and gentlemen? Was I fair? Was it mean spirited? These are legitimate things that we are talking about in Black society. Y'all not going to shame us into going along with her performative blackness when a few years ago she was beating us on the head with her um, Punjabi chicken bones, telling everybody how Asian she is and how much of an East Indian she is. That was her doing that. She was the one drilling that East Indian stuff into the public. Okay, you East Indian. Then all of a sudden, hey guys, I love Tupac and I smoke weed and I love Cardi B. No, no, ma'am. And her blackness always consists of degeneracy. We have a, we legitimately have an issue with that. But here's the thing: we got to understand what they're doing, what the Democrats are doing. They're catering to the lowbrow parts of our society. They understand, hey, wait, we can't go intelligent. We got to keep the niggers dumb. We got to pander to the dumb crowd. They know that. That's why, listen, if when you talk, let's be real, family, and that's why you don't have none of them in here. When you have some Biden Harris supporters, they can't really come up and argue their points legitimately and intelligently. You have a couple of shills who come through here with some of the talking points that were given to them by the DNC. But just the average Kamala Biden supporter, don't they sound dumb as hell? Just keep it a buck. They can't really articulate why they're really supporting if they're not an immigrant. Because usually it's the supporters are like low key immigrants. Even the guy, I think what's his name, Daniel, who calls here all the time. He's a Haitian immigrant, so yeah, all of his arguments are in bad faith because he's benefiting as an immigrant. But for real, let's be real. What non-immigrant would support them as a Black person? Do we have any in here? I would like to legitimately talk to. I'm not talking about a bootleg because your arguments in bad faith, or an LBGT dude trying to get a zaddy because your arguments are in bad faith. You benefit just like um, Big Back Giselle. Giselle is always caping for Kamala. Yeah, because that's Mobuchi meat for you. Yeah, so your arguments are in bad faith. So it's either somebody who got their boy hole spread, somebody who's an immigrant, or somebody who's old. But legitimately, what non-immigrant Black person, what reason would they have to support them? Nobody can never give a legitimate answer. Do we have anybody who can give a legitimate answer who's a supporter of them? Nobody can never articulate it. They just get in the comment sections and start trolling. And another troll point we're going to have to watch out for now. Y'all hear about the farmers? There was a case going on with Black farmers, and they threw in some other farmers of color and other minority farmers. They threw that in. So I think they just awarded them a couple of $1 billion, but it's minority. But the way they frame it in the media, Black farmers got $2 billion and minority farmers. See, that's the trick bag. That's the trick bag. Because it ain't for Black farmers. It's going to be for minorities. See, we suffer, and then when it's time to pay off the people and us for suffering, you got to add all these other folks in to undermine it. You think? Mr. King, you're raising your hand. Let me get you up here, brother. Let me see if you are a supporter of one of these Kamala or Biden or whatever. Espor King. Okay, well, yeah, you're not a foundational Black American. I'm looking at your thing. Espor King, what's up, brother?
What's good, my brother?
Okay, what's going on? How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you?
I'm better than your phone. Your phone is very janky, sir. Where are you calling from?
I'm from Chicago, Chi-Town.
Chi-town. You're living in Chicago. Where you from?
Does it matter?
Yeah, with that janky phone and that accent, sir, it does matter.
No, no.
You're not.
Can-
Where
can-
you from, my brother? Where you from, sir?
Where does the phone made?
You did what?
Your phone. What is your phone made from?
It's not made from bush meat and camel toenails. Now, how come you're ashamed to say where you're from?
No, I'm never ashamed to say where I came from, but I'm like,
Sir, because you sound like you just got here from there. Your accent is very heavy, so that's a natural question. That's not even a trick question. If a person has an extremely heavy accent to the point where you
my
can barely,
brother.
no, no, I'm talking, sir. No, I'm sorry, no, 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 sir, slow down. If somebody has such a thick accent like that, it's natural to say, "Hey, brother, where you from?" Just out of conversational courtesy, right?
I'm from Kenya.
Kenya. Okay. How long you been here from Kenya?
I've been here over 20 years.
And you still don't speak better than that? You still got that accent, brother, for 20 years?
Can you not hear what I said?
Do I what now?
How dumb are you? Like, I speak more than five languages. I speak French. Tu veux me parler en français? Unataka niongelesha kwa Kiswahili?
Mm-hmm.
Hiyo kwa lugha gani? All language do you me, you and I, you only speak goddamn English, motherfucker. Like, you speak only one language, and you don't even speak properly. I I can speak you to your language. There is no fucking word that you can express in your language that I cannot understand.
Right.
But I
And and
speak
and
your language.
the problem with that is all you do in those languages is beg for food and rice to different colonizers. So how does that language thing work for you?
No, 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 no.
Hmm?
Let me talk to you. Let me talk to you. Let me
Talk
talk.
to me with
I
your languages.
I
How is all those
I
languages so you
let
can beg different people to come?
let us
You
talk.
all you no 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 no
Let us
Tattleish,
talk to
Tattleish,
American politics.
Tattleish. Hold on. All you do with all of those different languages you speak is to figure out which colonizer you're gonna beg from, sir. So that's not the flex you think it is, my brother. Go ahead. Let me talk to you. Talk to me.
No, 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 no.
Tell me about all your skills and languages while you're over here in my homeland. Go ahead.
Not necessarily. You know what that means? That means we can adapt it to different situations. You take
What
me to this place. I came here to the American. I'm able to adapt it to your language.
but you
And
couldn't
you,
adapt in your failed homeland. How come you couldn't
and guess
how
what?
come you couldn't adapt in
I'm
Kenya?
about to say,
Hold on. How come you
man,
couldn't adapt it? No, no,
wait, wait,
no,
wait,
no,
wait,
no,
wait,
no,
wait,
no, no,
wait,
no.
wait, wait,
Tattleish.
wait, wait,
Tattleish.
Tariq,
How no no, you're not gonna talk over me. No, 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 no. You're not gonna talk over me. You're not gonna talk over me, sir. You're not around a pride of elephants and no shit like that. You're not around a herd of elephants, sir. If you got it going on like that, why didn't you adapt in the homeland you fled from, sir? Explain that to me. Hmm? How come you couldn't adapt in Kenya and make something better for yourself? Hmm? Unmute your microphone, sir.
Tariq, Tariq.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I know you should be familiar with globalization. The movement of the
Familiar with what? With what? With what?
globalization. The movement,
Globalization. Yeah, I'm familiar with it.
the movement of the people. I know when I read your bio, you have a very low education. That's that mistake. It's
My
okay.
education is low. I do. I don't. I'm
No,
not that formally. I'm not formally educated. Listen, listen, listen.
you
Tadalish,
speak
Tadalish.
English.
I'm talking. I'm talking,
You
sir.
speak
That's.
English.
I'm talking.
English.
I'm
No,
talking.
let,
Stop.
let's
I
go.
don't want to mute you. See, this is why I have to mute you, Tethers.
No, no, don't.
You act like you're in a lunchroom and there's a plate of chicken somewhere.
No,
You
no,
don't
no.
know what to do. You just get to talking because you.
Oh, chicken.
All right, you're not going to talk over
Now,
me.
now it's a stereotype.
Okay, okay. I don't want to mute him. See, sometimes you got to mute people. He's talking like he wants food. Yeah, that's not a flex. I don't have a formal education like that. I dropped out of high school. Everybody knows that. I'm a high school dropout. I didn't go to college. And I bet you probably got a degree somewhere and you got flies on you and you're driving Uber. And I'm not, sir. I got more money than everybody in your village combined. So what does that say, sir? What does that say about you? Hmm? I don't like to use money as a flex, but damn, why do I have more money than your entire village? Hmm?
Mr. Tariq, I, people like you, like guys like you,
No, 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 no. Speak
I,
on this. No,
I,
no, no, no. Why does a no,
I,
no, no,
I,
no, no? Because you brought it up, sir, and I don't like to flex. I
no,
don't
no,
like to flex. No, no. But
did,
you brought it up. Why does
I
a
did,
high school dropout have more money than your slummy village that you fled from, sir? What sense does that make? That a high school dropout, I dropped out of school. I dropped out of high school in the 11th grade and became a hustler in LA. And I got more money than your whole village combined. What does that
let
say
us
about you?
assume what you are saying is true. Can you give me 2 minutes to speak?
But yeah, but you answer my question, sir.
No, no, no.
How's your education working for you?
Oh, very fine.
Not really, because you had to flee and you can't, sir. Your phone sounds broken, janky. You couldn't even get a good phone,
No,
sir.
no, 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 no. Listen. Mr. Tariq, I know you never have somebody to. Uh, eh, this is the problem about the guys like you. You never have a good friend who can say, "Man, you can't say this shit." You
I
are
don't even know what you're.
you,
To be honest, I
you
don't
are
even know what
drop
you're
out
saying.
of school,
To be
but
honest, sir, I don't even understand what you're saying. Your phone is horrible. Your accent is horrible. You're just babbling. You can't really talk that well. It's not even a language barrier. I don't think in any language you can really talk that well, sir. Yeah, I don't even think it's a language barrier. You're just not that articulate, sir.
okay, let
You know what I'm
us
saying? I'm
assume
trying to give you the benefit of the
no,
doubt.
no, let
You're
us
not
assume
working
that you
out,
better your language. Can we speak in French?
sir.
Honestly, or any other language? Can you speak any other language? You can't even speak English properly. The way you speak, not even English, my brother. You speak ghetto.
Get ghetto? Did you go ghetto? Did you say ghetto? Sir, you're from
That's
Kenya,
you. That's
sir.
you.
Ghetto.
That,
The ghetto,
that's
sir.
your
So
rent.
no, no,
That's
no,
your
no.
rent. That's
The
your rent.
ghetto, sir, you're from Kenya. You got the biggest ghetto in Africa. The Kibera slum, sir. You got a slum with like what 4 million people in it. You got the biggest slum in the whole continent of Africa. You got over a couple of million people living in shanty towns.
Oh, Shantytown, you
Am I
remind me
telling
of
the truth or not? No,
Bambaro.
no, no. You
Yeah,
ghetto. Did you
bruh.
really, 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 sir?
Why
Am I
being so
telling the truth or
pussy? Why
not?
don't you let
Do
me
you?
speak?
Am I telling the truth or
Since,
not? Do you
since
have a
you are
big
brave
slum with
man,
millions of people in your
man.
slum?
Since you are brave man, you are.
Do you? Am I? No, no, no. How are you going to talk about ghetto and you got the biggest slum in Africa in your homeland, the Kibera slum?
Oh, you think so?
Right? Yeah. I
I,
mean, is it? Am I?
I,
Is it the
I,
truth or not the truth?
I fool you that I'm from Kenya because you stupid. You cannot even understand. Where does Kenya locate?
How
What
am
is
I
the capital of
stupid?
Kenya? What is the
Do you
capital of Kenya?
have? Is the Kibera slum in your homeland?
Oh, stupid ass motherfucker. This is why I like to argue with stupid ass motherfucker like you.
But I'm stupid, but you got the biggest slum in the whole continent of
And,
Africa, but I'm
and
stupid.
then you
Okay. Okay. That's a projection. And I don't want to hear Tether babble. All right. He's just saying stuff. So, this is a perfect example of why you only clown Tethers. You can't really have a real intelligent conversation with them. This is why. See, with the white supremacists, at least they'll try to give the facade of intelligent conversation. These tethers just get to just saying anything and projecting their own failure. You understand? These are failed tethers who just want some damn attention because nobody acknowledges them. They sit up and wallow in these slums. They're damn invisible. They just blend in with the other slum dwelling people. So they just want some damn attention. You think? Let's get the real one. All right, let's get the real one in here. And the real one, hop in. The real one, you
I can say the N word. I'm a white cracker.
the real one. No, no,
I
no.
can
The real
say
one.
the
That's
N word.
no, 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 no. The real one. That's not keeping it real. That's not keeping it real whatsoever. The real one. Come on now, you got to do better than that. You got to do better than that. We can't have that here. That's not how we do business here. Okay. That's not how we do business. So that must be a white supremacist trolling, and I'm gonna have to block you and get you out of here completely. All right. Let's see. We got another person. This looks like a troll account, but let's see what you got going on. Bird, whatever your name is, Bird, hop on. And we almost got 1,000 people in here already. Bird, what's happening? Want to unmute your microphone, Bird?
Hey, thank you so much, man. How you doing, man?
I'm good, Bird. How are you, sir?
Oh, surviving the game, baby. Surviving the game. It's hard
That's
out
all we
here.
can do. That's all we can do. What city you in, by the way, Bird?
I'm up here in Canada in
Where?
Vancouver.
Vancouver. Okay. Okay. I've been wanting to go to Vancouver. They do a lot of movies up there.
They do, yeah. I got a few buddies in the film industry, yeah.
Yes, indeed. So what's on your mind, man? What's happening with you?
Man, everything's going crazy right now, man. Like I can't even keep up, honestly. Like what's going on right there? Like it's just we kind of just we're like your little brother. I feel like you know,
Yeah.
and so we're just kind of like, whoa, what are you guys doing? All right, cool. We'll do that too. And so like we're just up here like what? And so
Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of wild
Yeah.
right now, man.
There you go. All right. Now he's sounding like he's just smoking on something. Ain't really got nothing to say. All right. But I would like for some of the where the Biden Kamala supporters. I would love for them to come up. I would love for them to come up and just say what's on their minds. Trump supporters, call up and say what's on your mind. Some of the from any political party, just call up and state your case. Say what you're supporting and why you're supporting them. We would like to hear people's opinions. We would love to hear it. Let's get Huey. We got a person named Huey in here. Mr. Huey, hop on, my friend. Huey, Mr. Huey.
Hey man, can you hear me?
I can hear you, Huey. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
Now,
Uh,
what city you calling from, Huey?
uh, calling from New York City.
There you go. So, what's on your mind, man?
Economics, finance. I've been getting into a lot of cryptocurrency lately. Uh, have you heard of any good cryptocurrencies?
I mean, I hear a lot of people talking about it, so I don't know what's legitimate, what's hype, what's propaganda. So, yeah, we hear a lot of stuff about crypto. So,
There's this coin. It's very, very popular right now, and it's like they're like circulating your name around it. Like I think you can make a lot of money off it. It's called the butt token. It's like, you know, it's nigga butt. You might like it. It's at a like I don't know what market cap it's at, but it's in the millions. Um, you should probably buy it.
I'm just waiting on I'm just letting that joke set in so you can reflect it on that joke.
Tyler
So,
Perry.
how long did you think of that? How long did you practice that to say, hey, let me throw that out here and just see how this works? And did you know it was going to just fall flat and just kind of not do what you thought it was going to do? Did you know you thought that? What did you think we were going to get offended? Like, oh damn, don't say that. What do you
No, I
think?
thought you would buy it because we need it to go up more.
Got it. Okay. I don't.
Appreciate it.
When you realize that it didn't really hit like you thought, does that kind of let you down a little bit? Like,
No, because
really?
I need it to go
It,
up a
it,
little bit more. I'm
but
invested.
damn, that didn't work at all. That didn't work at all.
Well,
Eh, So what else is on your mind besides lame jokes and all that? Because usually behind that type of lame trolling, there's some kind of white supremacist pain going on. So, what's your issue with black people? What's that about?
um,
That's that 4chan stuff. You sound like one of them four stuff, one of them lame
uh,
four. What's your issue with black people? What's going on? Is it your birth rates that's dying off that
oh,
you're upset
oh,
about?
oh, oh. I'm just.
Is that what it
You,
is?
no, wait. You've actually just awakened something in me.
Is it
Yakub,
them struggling? Is it them struggling?
Yakub,
Is it them struggling?
Yakub.
Now, slow down, slow down. Is it them struggling birth rates? That's what's bothering you, sir?
Yes,
And
because Yakub told us to have children, and we are not having as many children as we should.
why are you not having children like you need to? You're on 4chan coming up with corny, lame. And look, we do roasting here. If you come up with a good joke and it's racial, hey, if it's funny, I pop my collar. That was lame. That wasn't funny. Hey, dude, I got a turk and nigger butt. God, that was lame. I got kids who can come up with wittier stuff than that.
Are
That's
you
probably
sure?
why. That's probably why you're not procreating. The white women don't want to give you no ass with lame stuff like that. That's lame. That's why the white are in your community getting with the brothers. Is that's what's making you upset? You can't get one of the white women?
No,
I
I'm
bet you got
black.
an Asian. I bet you got an Asian girlfriend, don't you?
No, my brother does actually. Like, I'm not even fucking kidding. Holy shit.
Yeah.
She's Thai. No, she's Filipino. Yeah, same shit.
Right.
But I'm black.
Okay. Oh,
So
yeah. Okay. All right. Well, come up with some more material. If you got some good material, we'll welcome the material. But that just wasn't good material. I got taken, nigga butt. Okay, I want it to go up, and then you wonder why your sister's somewhere bobbing on a soul pole. Even your family don't want to be around you. All the white women in your community are abandoning you with that. That's why you're lonely in that trailer, trying to get an Asian mail order bride who will listen to your cornball 4chan jokes. White women don't want to hear that. All right, see, let's get to the root of your pain. That's what we're about. Let's get to the root of the pain.